How's it going, Juice? Just
Mate.
going back to your decision, how close was it to leaving and going to the NFL? And then just what were some of the factors that said you wanted to come back?
It was a tough decision. Just trying to figure out what my quarterback gonna do, who's gonna be the OC, what type of offense we gonna run. But everything came together, and I'm just happy to be here.
You mentioned wanting to see who the offensive coordinator was going to be. What have conversations been like with Dowell Loggins while you were making your decision? How's that relationship developed over the last couple of weeks?
While I was making the decision, it was just basically just telling me what type of offense we was gonna run, how he's gonna find different ways to get the ball in my hands, and now that's my dog. He played this song every time he see me by Yo Gotti called "I Got the Juice." He's just a cool guy, man. He just a good guy to be around. He always got high spirits, and I love the way he coached. I love the way he's just finding new ways to get all the playmakers the ball open in space, and it's great, man. I feel good. Everybody's happy right now.
You mentioned his personality, but what is he like as a coach? What have you seen from Loggins actually now that you're on the practice field going through some reps with him?
He's the same man on and off the field. In meetings, he's a straightforward guy. He's not gonna cut no corners. He's not gonna be different. In meetings, he's calling playmakers out. He's calling me, Spencer, Xavier. He's calling everybody out. On the field, he's gonna call you out also, but he's gonna teach you. He's not gonna, yell at you and da 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 da. He's actually gonna sit there and teach you and just try to help you, not make that mistake again.
Hey, Juice, I know you'd probably say you're the same person as you were a year ago, but what's just different in terms of just your mindset heading into this year? Because maybe the mindset was, all right, I'll go here 1 year, go to the NFL. What's just different this second time around?
This year around, it's actually like, all right, the league is the next step, so I'm just trying to find new ways, make sure I'm staying healthy throughout the season, making sure I got that little voice in the back of my head, keep going, because this is my last year, but it's kind of the same mentality, just that dog mentality, play like you're the best man on the field and act like that on and off the field. And just, treat this last year, like a professional because next year I will be a professional.
Geez, what's kind of the biggest difference you've seen with Spencer this year compared to last year when you guys were both new? And also, are there any young guys standing out in the quarterback room so far this year?
Yeah, Spencer now he's loose. He's reminded me of the last 2 games we played, last year. And he's loose, he's confident, he's happy. He's just, his spirits is high. And in that room, Lenore, he definitely been slinging that thing. He's looking real good back there.
Juice, I know we've talked about your time at Fork Union and to now, and you look at that time from then to now where you get hurt, you're going through the recruiting process, you're now at South Carolina, you're a guy that a lot of folks think can be one of the best receivers in this league this year. I guess, what's it like to look over that time and maybe how you've changed or developed over that time? And I guess what's it kind of like to be in that position as well as one of those guys that, folks see as one of the, best receivers in the SEC?
I'm blessed, man. Every night, I pray to God and just thank him for the position that I'm in right now. Without him, none of this would be possible, and I'm just blessed and highly favored, man. Just looking back at that time, it was tough for me, but I always just had the same mindset I got now, just be a dog, just, having all that hunger built up in me from being overlooked, to now. So, I'm very, grateful for this position that I'm in now, and now I just want to be a voice to like younger guys who's going through situations like that, to let them know, like, you just keep going. Like, we had a camp here. I'm talking to all the younger guys, just trying to, just put them on game, because I wish I would have heard things like that growing up, what I'm saying? So I definitely just want to be that voice, and I'm definitely, still hungry and humble.
After listening to that podcast you and Spencer did, it might be hard for you to say some good things about your cornerbacks, the new starting guys, but what's it been like going against those two in particular this spring?
Yeah. Marcellus, man, and OD, man, they've been standing on business for sure. They make me a better receiver. I make them a better corner, and those are the guys I do respect in the SEC, but anybody else, nah.
You correct me if I'm wrong, but you came in last summer, right, after spring ball?
No, I came in January.
Okay, in January. But a lot of the skill talent, I guess, it took a while for you guys to maybe develop a chemistry with Spencer. What can an entire spring, summer season and this spring do with a lot of those core guys here to develop chemistry? And kind of help this offense take the next step under Loggins?
I really think in the off season, if we all, me and the receivers, we plan on, all us going down Arizona and just, having a good time and just working out, just having jokes and laughing and just stuff like that in the off season. That's what really, builds that bond and that brotherhood to like know in your head, like that's my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like we really have a connection. I feel like, the off season is really where we, build that connection and get that chemistry with the guys.
You're obviously one of the top receivers in the league last year, but coming into this off season, what are an area or two of focus for you that you want to improve in your game specifically?
Understanding, why we're doing this, why this route is here, or why the running back is doing this, learning the lines, protections, and all that type of stuff, just to get a full understanding of the whole offense. That's the main thing I want to focus on. And secondly, just everything. Every part of my game can upgrade always, whether that's releases, route running, catching, everything is always room for improvement.
I got to ask you about corners again, but your teammates. And obviously there are a lot of guys who were freshmen last year. They're probably going to be stepping into bigger roles this year. How have you seen some of those individuals progress from your 1 year to?
Keenan Nelson, he's stepping up. DQ also. He reminds me of me if I play defense. He talks a lot. He's all around the field. He's gonna let you know he's there. And of course Nicky Moore. Them guys are stepping up, and I like that they're confident now. Because confident breeds success. And definitely they're gonna step up to the plate every time we go out there and play some big teams. So I'm excited for them boys.
You were talking about defense. I didn't talk a lot, but your new roommate, A. Lewis, he said that you've been getting under his skin a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
What's that relationship been like so far, and how do you feel like he's going to be able to come in here and find a role?
He's definitely going to embrace that special teams role for sure. And right now I feel like he's just learning the ins and outs of the offense, because it's new to him for sure. But at the crib, man, I'm all, my roommates, I'm always joke around with him and stuff like that. Just trying to bring the best out of him, because you only get one more shot at this, you know what I'm saying? So you don't want to get everything out of it, So I'm definitely gonna be in his ear all the time, just trying to, get him up, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all.